everyone, we're Crayola Crayons. That's Turquoise, my true blue buddy. You can call him Turk. And
That's Scarlet. She's the sharpest crayon I know.
You know, crayons like us have an important job to do.
We help make your creations super colorful.
And with so many colors to choose from, the possibilities are endless. What's your favorite color? Big family. Since 1903, Crayola has made over 600 different shades of crayons. That's a lot of cousins.
Granny Smith Apple holds the best family reunions.
And Turk, did you know that out of America's top 10 favorite Crayola crayon colors, 6 of them are shades of blue, like you.
Oh, you're turning brick red.
Today, I'm showing Turk where Crayola crayons come from, and we want to show you too. You'll see how crayons get molded, inspected, labeled, and packaged. We'll get some help from a friend.
Our friend is an expert on making crayons. A real, live crayonologist.
Before you got here, the crayonologist poured hot wax on the molding table. We're waiting for it to cool, and it should be ready just about... Ooh, I think our friend is coming.
Hey Scarlet, hey Turk, I'm back. Oh, I love that good old Crayola Crayon smell. And I see you guys brought some friends. That's great. How are we doing today?
Hey everybody, let's say hi.
Hi everybody.
Hi.
My name is Abigail, the crayonologist. I just flew in from our factory all the way up in Easton, Pennsylvania. Here in the good old USA, we make the Crayola crayons that are sent and used all over the world. Our factories make about 2.5 billion crayons every year. And if you were to take all of those crayons and line them up from tip to end, they could circle the entire globe almost 6 whole times.
Jasper Jam! That's a lot of crayons.
It certainly is, Turk. Crayola still makes our crayons based off the formula from 1903 with the same 3 key ingredients too. We start with a non-toxic paraffin wax, which then will get blended with some high-quality clay for strength, and last but not least, we mix in lots and lots of different colors we call pigments. Today we're making red crayons.
And some of the same pigments used to make Crayola crayons are used in everyday things, like yellow school buses and red fire engines.
Where's my Taz? Is the wax ready now?
The wax is ready, Turk. I can tell because I see that it shrank a little in the mold while it was cooling. But that shrinkage will leave a tiny hollow spot in the center of every crayon, which actually makes our crayons really, really strong. This wax shell to find them. You know, back in the day, factory workers like me used to have to scrape off all of this wax by hand. But thankfully now we have these handy machines here to help us out. So I just had to come along to get the extras.
How do we get them out?
That collection tray lifts them out of the table.
1, 2, 3, 4. Screaming green! That's too many holes to count!
Well, of course. Our collection tray here actually has 1,200 holes in it. So now I'll line up the holes on the tray with the holes on the table like this.
When I count to 3, let's all shout, "Happy birthday" to the newborns. Ready?
Come on, everybody!
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday! Now each hole has a brand new crayon. And look, they're already sharp.
That is a great observation. The sharpened tip of a Crayola crayon happens in the molding process. I'll bring the tray around so you guys can get a closer look.
They call it dumping out the crayons.
So now every Crayola crayon will be inspected by a real person like me. We take out any crayons that aren't quite ready yet. But then we get ready to do some coloring.
You do?
Well, of course we do. We want to make sure that our crayons don't just look perfect. We have to test their strength and their colors too. Oh, and of course we want to make sure that Crayola crayons never flake.
Because no one likes a flaky crayon.
You said it. Oh, speaking of labels, did you guys know that even though Crayola makes over 200 different colored crayons, we only use 13 different label colors?
It makes getting dressed as easy as cherry pie. I always just pick the red label.
Oh, and you always look marvelous.
Aww, thanks.
No problem. So in this bin here, we keep a special non-toxic glue made out of cornstarch and water. So I started the machine, and that wheel there will get covered with that really sticky glue. Then it's my job to grab Crayon and guide the others down the chute.
Down the slide, guys. Whee!
They'll fall into the spaces on the wheel, and a label will then be placed on top. They'll circle to all the way down here, where this part of the machine, called the tucker, will tuck the crayons into their labels.
Aww, they look so cozy.
Don't they?
Crayola labels are comfy, but they
I'll
also...
just slow it down to give you guys a better look, because back at the factory, the machines we have there will run a lot faster, labeling about 180 crayons per minute.
Well, they're all dressed. Time to get these guys a cool new ride.
Just a second, Scarlett. First, I want to finish cleaning off the machine. Now, you guys know about red, blue, green, and macaroni and cheese. They'll fall out of these onto the spaces on the wheels, and
Look
then
at below!
they'll drop onto the belt with the others.
Where are all the boxes? The boxes are over there, in that stack.
So the box will be pulled out and opened up. Then, this part of the machine here, called the plunger, will push the crayons in through the bottom of the box. They'll move down the line, the flaps will be enclosed, and finally they'll pop up right over here with all 4 crayons safe inside, and they are ready to leave the
What
factory.
happens if someone gets left behind and the box isn't full?
That's a great question, but you don't have to worry about that. All of our packaging machines have this really cool light sensor that counts the number of crayons that go in each box. So if there's a crayon missing, it won't even pack that box. But for the rest of the crayons, it's the end of the line. Good job, guys. We did it. Give yourself a round of applause.